Some of the world's most successful business tycoons didn't start with millions in the bank. They started with ideas, grit, and an unshakable belief that they could turn nothing into something extraordinary. The first million isn't just a number. It's a milestone that separates dreamers from doers. Behind every overnight success story is a journey filled with risk, rejection, and relentless problem solving. Today, we're uncovering the insider secrets of how business magnates made their first million, and the lessons that can help anyone accelerate their own financial growth. These stories aren't just inspirational, they're a blueprint for taking action, thinking strategically, and building wealth that lasts. Before he became a household name, Jeff Bezos wasn't ruling an empire. He was a man with a vision, working from a small garage, selling books online when the internet was still new. His first million didn't come from luck. It came from identifying a market no one else could see and executing faster and smarter than competitors. Bezos understood that scale is everything. By focusing on customer obsession, operational efficiency, and relentless reinvestment of profits, he transformed a simple online bookstore into a global powerhouse. The lesson here is clear. Your first million is rarely about flashy moves. It's about identifying opportunities early, acting decisively, and committing fully to execution, even when the world doubts you. Oprah Winfrey's first million came from an entirely different journey, but the principles are just as powerful. She started in local media, facing setbacks and systemic barriers, yet she honed her craft relentlessly. Her first major financial milestone came when she leveraged her growing influence to take control of her show and brand. By owning content rather than merely presenting it, she captured both creative and financial freedom. Oprah's story teaches that influence and value creation go hand in hand. If you create something people want and retain control over it, wealth follows naturally. Her secret wasn't just talent, it was strategic thinking, confidence, and a willingness to take calculated ownership risks. Richard Branson's first million came from a completely different arena: music. Branson started with a small record shop, then launched a record label that challenged industry norms. He succeeded because he understood branding, storytelling, and the power of customer experience long before these became business buzzwords. Branson's early ventures were bold, unconventional, and sometimes risky, but he learned to embrace failure as part of the process. His journey illustrates a crucial truth. Your first million often comes from daring to break conventions and spotting opportunities others ignore. Risk and innovation are inseparable, but so is preparation. Study your industry, understand your customers, and don't fear moving where others hesitate. Mark Cuban's path to his first million was built on problem solving and persistence. Before becoming a billionaire entrepreneur, he sold software and technology solutions, learning the ins and outs of emerging markets. Cuban emphasizes speed, focus, and knowing the real value of what you offer. His first big financial milestone came when he identified inefficiencies others overlooked and capitalized on them with precision. For anyone looking to replicate this success, the takeaway is simple: wealth begins with creating tangible value for others. Your first million isn't about luck, it's about identifying gaps, delivering solutions, and acting decisively while others hesitate. Many tycoons also highlight the importance of leveraging networks early. Elon Musk, for instance, made his first fortune by selling Zippy2, a software company, to a larger competitor. Musk's early success wasn't just about coding skills or business strategy. It was about connections, credibility, and timing. Knowing the right people, presenting them with value, and building trust opened doors that pure effort alone couldn't. This teaches an essential lesson. While skill and hard work are critical, building relationships that matter accelerates wealth creation. Your network can provide capital, mentorship, and opportunities that shorten the path to your first million. Another secret that rarely gets talked about is reinvestment. Many successful entrepreneurs didn't spend their first million. They put it back into ventures that multiplied it many times over. Jeff Bezos, Oprah, and Richard Branson all illustrate this principle. Early earnings become a catalyst for future growth if invested wisely. This is a critical mindset shift. Wealth isn't just about earning, it's about multiplying what you earn. Instead of chasing instant gratification, the first million is a stepping stone, a tool to build scalable enterprises. Compounding isn't just a finance term, it's the principle that turns initial success into empire-level wealth. Resilience also plays a massive role. No tycoon reached their first million without facing rejection, failures, or public skepticism. Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx, turned $5,000 in savings into her first million by refusing to accept no as a final answer. She tested products herself, learned from mistakes, and kept iterating. What she teaches is invaluable: persistence beats talent alone. Your first million comes to those who refuse to give up, who treat setbacks as feedback, and who adjust strategies without abandoning vision. Resilience isn't optional. It's essential for turning small wins into transformative success. Strategic risk-taking is another recurring theme. The first million often comes from stepping outside comfort zones, making calculated bets, and challenging the status quo. Warren Buffett's first major financial gains were built on value investing, spotting underpriced stocks that others ignored. He took risks only where he had an informational edge. The lesson: risk isn't reckless. It's deliberate. Educate yourself, understand potential outcomes, and don't let fear paralyze you. Wealth is built by those who act boldly, not impulsively. Balancing opportunity with a clear understanding of potential consequences. Mindset, surprisingly, often outweighs skill. Many tycoons emphasize thinking differently from the average person. Elon Musk visualized future industries while most were focused on current ones. Oprah focused on connecting with audiences at a deeper level. Richard Branson saw opportunity in customer experience where others saw ordinary retail. Your first million begins with a perspective shift, seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, prioritizing long-term vision over short-term comfort, and believing that bold goals are achievable. Mindset converts ambition into action, action into results, and results into financial milestones. Some secrets are surprisingly simple. Action trumps planning when done intelligently. Many tycoons emphasize starting before you feel ready. Jeff Bezos left a secure job, Oprah pursued media roles relentlessly, and Branson launched businesses in untested industries. Waiting for perfect conditions delays wealth. The first million is often earned by those who start with imperfect resources but maximum commitment. Execution transforms ideas into revenue, and the sooner you act, the sooner opportunities compound into significant results. One final insider secret that separates tycoons from the rest is the ability to leverage timing and trends. Many first million stories involve spotting the right opportunity at exactly the right moment. Elon Musk capitalized on the emerging internet economy with Zippy2, and later on the electric vehicle revolution with Tesla. Jeff Bezos recognized the untapped potential of online retail when e-commerce was still in its infancy. Richard Branson identified gaps in the entertainment and airline industries when others considered them saturated. Timing doesn't mean luck. It means preparation meets opportunity. These investors were constantly learning, observing trends, and positioning themselves ahead of the curve. For anyone looking to hit that first million, this is a critical lesson. Stay curious, study emerging markets, and be ready to act when the timing aligns. Being first, or at least early, allows you to capture outsized rewards, while those who wait too long often watch opportunities slip away. Your first million is often hidden in plain sight. It's the reward for those who see the future before others do and act decisively. Finally, patience is the ultimate secret. The first million isn't always quick. It's a product of sustained effort, learning, and iteration. Even for tycoons, wealth accumulation involved years of refining strategies, testing products, and making smart choices consistently. Viewing the journey as a marathon, not a sprint, makes the difference between temporary gains and lasting financial stability. Your first million is a milestone, not the finish line. Treat it as the foundation for bigger ambitions, and use every lesson learned along the way to fuel growth. So, whether you're dreaming of launching a startup, scaling a small business, or making strategic investments, the lessons from these tycoons are clear. Identify opportunities, act decisively, embrace calculated risk, cultivate resilience, reinvest wisely, leverage networks, and maintain a visionary mindset. Your first million is more than money. It's proof that disciplined effort, strategy, and persistence can transform vision into tangible results. These secrets are not reserved for the elite. They're available to anyone willing to learn, act, and persevere. Take these strategies seriously. Study them, apply them. Transform your approach to business, money, and opportunity. Wealth, influence, and freedom are not accidents. They're the result of deliberate actions and smart decisions. Your first million is within reach if you combine knowledge, courage, and relentless execution. Remember, every tycoon started somewhere, and the path to your first million begins today, one smart decision at a time.